much fun to make.
Okay, so I'm gonna just start off by saying this right quick. This year, I learned so many things that ain't come from a school-based curriculum, bruh. Not at all. 10th grade was one of the most heartbreaking, most fun, and most stressful years of my life, if that makes any sense. You know, the more mature I get, the more I start noticing the little things, you know. It's really weird. But with each year and each experience, each heartbreak, I gain more, you know, what do you call it? Wisdom. Yeah, I become sort of immune to the bullshit, you know? Now this year, I had to be given some hard pills to swallow that changed my entire perspectives on life, on love, dealing with drama and friendships, or revelations, if you will. These are the hardest truths I learned in high school so far. Enjoy. Not everyone is going to stay in your life, no matter how much they tell you they ain't going to leave. At the end of the day, guys, the only person who is a constant and forever in your life is you. That's as straightforward as I can tell you that. The only person that is forever going to stay in your life is you. Think about that for a second. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Okay. So sometimes I go and I feel that people I hang around only tolerate me to tolerate me. You know, I told someone this and they told me, go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And that like hit me. I was like, oh, okay. It was such a great quote. And I'm just like, it taught me to radiate to the worst people that make me feel happy that I'm in the skin I'm in. That make me feel comfortable expressing my feelings, just being me, you know? So, yeah. Sometimes I feel as if the people that I hang around only tolerate me to, you know, tolerate me. And I told somebody this and they told me, go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And I'm just like, wow, oh my God, what? And it taught me to radiate towards people that make me feel happy, that make me feel welcome, and not go to people that make me feel uncomfortable to show my true skin. Not everyone you meet is meant to stay in your life. Some people you want to be a part of your story are only there for a mere chapter, or even in some instances a sentence. Accept that and move on. People come and go, and not everyone comes with the best intentions either. You have to look out for yourself because no one else has to. Not everyone has the same heart as you. Even the people you think, oh no, they won't do me like that, they will do you like that. Not everyone is going to return the same amount of love you give. I think every living person has experience with this. Just because you care for this person, love them to death, doesn't mean that they'll do the same for you. Not everyone has the same heart as you, and not everyone's going to care the way that you do. It sucks, yeah, I know, but it doesn't really usually happen like that. Sometimes you gotta forgive people that ain't never gonna be sorry. Hey guys, it takes too much time and effort. I have consistently found myself in situations where someone has harmed me severely and has never showed remorse or even after a freaking apology. And the word sorry often appears, as not everyone wants to think about their actions as accountability for what they've done. When we cannot achieve external peace from the person that is pissing us off or the situation that is pissing us off, we need to do whatever we can to achieve inner peace. And this can be reached with empathy and compassion so that we can forgive ourselves as well as the other person. Despite how badly we want to rip our fucking heads off, right? But I'm kidding. Despite how much you want to hear the word sorry from someone else, the only person we actually need to rationalize with and reason with to agree in harmony is ourselves. And that's facts. People, they will abuse your love for them. Your mind can sometimes be your very worst enemy. Sometimes people that you want in your life aren't always people you need in your life. Your hard work, it won't always be rewarded. You wanting a sign is a sign. Don't rely on anyone else for happiness, anyone or anything else for your happiness. You're the only one truly responsible for your own happiness. So stop relying on these unreliable ass people, really. The more you rely on others, the more you lose yourself in the process. Basically meaning, the more you rely on other people's approval and opinions, the more you lose a sense of yourself, your honest self. So stop being the person that everybody else wants you to be and start being yourself. Because guess what? You're fucking awesome. When people leave your life, stop running back. When people make it clear as crystal that they don't want you to be a part of their life anymore,
I should like to help everyone if possible.
Stop running back.
Gentile,
just like when you see somebody's true colors, don't try to repaint them. Because after a while,
we want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery.
You'll keep having to.
We don't want to hate and despise.
Stop that. Stop that shit.
In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich.
The more you rely on others, the more you lose yourself in the process. Basically meaning, the more you rely on other people's approval and opinions, the more you lose a sense of yourself, your honest self. So stop being the person that everybody else wants you to be and start being yourself. Because guess what? You're fucking awesome. If a person is in your past, leave their ass there! Oh my god. Some people and situations aren't even worth your time to begin with. And sometimes it's best to keep it at hello and keep right on the hell moving. You can't focus on the past. All it'll do is ruin your future. Sometimes the thing causing you the most pain is your perspective. And sometimes, I know you won't admit it, but sometimes you are the toxic one. And sometimes if everything and anything around you is going wrong, sometimes it's best to look at yourself and your attitude and your perspective. It's just best to look at yourself sometimes, Brad. Especially when everything and every little thing is going wrong. Sometimes it's best to look at yourself and see if that's the problem. And then try to change from there, you know what I mean? And don't ever settle for being someone's second choice. You can't make people care about you. It's not the people who change per se, it's more of the mask that falls off. And don't ever get dragged into drama you weren't involved with! Focus on you, boo! I have major experience with this one. Like, don't focus on who did that, why they did it, blah, 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 what she said about him, whatever. It does not matter. Because in the long run, you just need to focus on you. You lose sight on what really matters if you focus on anyone else but yourself. And last but not least, choose someone who always chooses you. Who always chooses you no matter what. Don't fall for someone who puts you at last priority, or the person you have to always question how much you mean to them. Like, choose someone who puts you first. And that shit's facts. No printer, straight facts.